Stop wasting time. These 1,000 words make 80% of spoken English. Here are the first 500 essentials. Start your English dream. Ability. Ability. She has the ability to learn new things very quickly. Able. Able. He is not able to attend the meeting today. About. About. What are you talking about with your friends? Above. Above. The plane is flying high above the mountains. Abroad. Abroad. My cousin wants to live and work abroad. Absolute. Absolute. It is an absolute necessity to drink water. Accept. Accept. Please accept this gift for your new house. Accident. Accident. There was a small accident on the main road. According. According. According to the news, it will be sunny tomorrow. Account. Account. I need to check my bank account this morning. Achieve. Achieve. You can achieve anything if you work hard. Across. Across. We walked across the street to the bakery. Act. Act. The actor's act in the movie was very good. Action. Action. We need to take action to save the forest. Active. Active. Playing sports helps you to stay healthy and active. Activity. Activity. Reading is my favorite activity in the evening. Actor. Actor. He is a famous actor in many Hollywood movies. Actress. Actress. The actress wears a beautiful dress for the show. Actual. Actual. The actual price of the car was very high. Actually. Actually. I thought he was 30, but actually he is 40. If you are finding these words helpful, please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Adapt. Adapt. Animals must adapt to their environment to survive. Add. Add. Please add some salt to the vegetable soup. Addition. Addition. In addition to tea, they also have coffee. Address. Address. Write your home address on this white paper. Adequate. Adequate. The hotel room has adequate space for us. Adjust. Adjust. You can adjust the volume of the television. Admire. Admire. Many young people admire the successful artist. Admission. Admission. The price of admission to the zoo is $5. Admit. Admit. You must admit that the exam was difficult. Adult. Adult. This swimming pool is only for adults. Advance. Advance. You should book the hotel room in advance. Advantage. Advantage. One advantage of a car is that it is fast. Adventure. Adventure. Our trip to the jungle was a big adventure. Advertise. Advertise. They advertise their products on social media. Advice. Advice. Can you give me some advice about my career? Advise. Advise. I advise you to sleep at least 8 hours. Affect. Affect. The weather can affect your mood during the day. Afford. Afford. I cannot afford to buy a new smartphone now. Baby. Baby. The baby is crying because she is hungry. Back. Back. I will be back home after the football match. Background. Background. The mountains in the background look very beautiful. Bad. Bad. Smoking is a very bad habit for your health. Bag. Bag. She put her school books in her blue bag. Bake. Bake. My mother is going to bake a cake for me. Balance. Balance. It is important to keep a balance in your life. To remember a word like balance, imagine yourself walking on a line while saying the word. Ball. Ball. The children are playing with a red ball. Ban. Ban. Some countries ban plastic bags in supermarkets. Band. Band. My favorite music band is coming to the city. Bank. Bank. I am going to the bank to get some money. Bar. Bar. We met our old friends at a small bar. Barely. Barely. It was so dark that I could barely see. Base. Base. The lamp has a heavy base so it doesn't fall. Basic. Basic. You need to learn basic words to speak English. Basis. Basis. We meet on a regular basis every Monday. Basket. Basket. She put the fresh eggs into a small basket. Basketball. Basketball. He plays basketball with his school team. Bath. Bath. I always feel relaxed after a warm bath. Bathroom. Bathroom. The bathroom is next to the master bedroom. Battery. Battery. My laptop battery is low. I need to charge it. Battle. Battle. The soldiers fought a long battle in the field. Beach. Beach. Let's go to the beach and swim in the sea. Bean. Bean. I like eating green beans with my dinner. Bear. Bear. We saw a big brown bear in the forest. Beat. Beat. Our team can beat the other team tonight. Beautiful. Beautiful. The flowers in your garden are very beautiful. The T in beautiful is often pronounced like a soft D in American English. Beauty. Beauty. She works in a beauty salon in the center. Because. Because. I stayed home because I was feeling sick. Become. Become. He wants to become a professional pilot. Bed. Bed. I go to bed at 10 o'clock every night. Bedroom. Bedroom. My bedroom is very quiet and comfortable. Beef. Beef. Would you like to have beef or chicken? Beer. Beer. He ordered a glass of cold beer at the cafe. Before. Before. Wash your hands before you eat your meal. Begin. Begin. The English class will begin in 10 minutes. Beginning. Beginning. I liked the beginning of the movie very much. Behavior. Behavior. His behavior at the party was very polite. Cabinet. Cabinet. Put the clean dishes inside the kitchen cabinet. Cake. Cake. We are eating a chocolate cake for her birthday. Call. Call. Please call me when you reach the airport. Camera. Camera. I use my new camera to take many photos. Camp. Camp. We are going to camp near the lake tonight. Campaign. Campaign. The company started a new marketing campaign. Can. Can. I can speak English and a little bit of Turkish. Cancel. Cancel. They had to cancel the flight due to snow. Cancer. Cancer. Smoking can cause many types of cancer. Candidate. Candidate. There are 5 candidates for the job. Candy. Candy. Eating too much candy is not good for teeth. Cap. Cap. He is wearing a black cap on his head. Capital. Capital. Ankara is the capital city of Turkey. Car. Car. They bought a small car to drive in the city. Use by car when talking about travel. Example, I go to work by car. Card. Card. Can I pay for the clothes by credit card? Care. Care. You should take care of your old parents. Career. Career. She has a very successful career in science. Careful. Careful. Please be careful when you use that sharp knife. Carefully. Carefully. Read the exam questions very carefully. Carry. Carry. He helped me to carry the heavy boxes. Case. Case. In this case, we need to find another way. Cash. Cash. Do you have any cash or only a card? Cast. Cast. The cast of the movie did a great job. Cat. Cat. My cat likes to sit on the windowsill. Catch. Catch. Try to catch the ball with both hands. Category. Category. Choose a category for your new blog post. Cause. Cause. Heavy rain can cause many traffic problems. Celebrate. Celebrate. We are going to celebrate your graduation. Cell. Cell. The human body is made of many small cells. Center. Center. The shopping mall is in the city center. Central. Central. They live in a flat in central London. Century. Century. We are living in the 21st century. Ceremony. Ceremony. The wedding ceremony was very beautiful. Certain. Certain. I am certain that he told the truth. Certainly. Certainly. I will certainly help you with your homework. Chain. Chain. He bought a silver chain for his mother. Chair. Chair. Please take a chair and sit at the table. Challenge. Challenge. Learning a new language is a big challenge. Dad. Dad. My dad works in a big office in the city. Daily. Daily. Checking my email is part of my daily routine. Damage. Damage. The storm caused a lot of damage to the roof. Dance. Dance. Would you like to dance with me tonight? Danger. Danger. The sign says, danger near the deep water. Dangerous. Dangerous. It is dangerous to walk alone in the dark. The opposite of dangerous is safe. Try to learn opposites together. Dark. Dark. It gets dark very early during the winter. Date. Date. What is the date of your birthday party? Daughter. Daughter. Their daughter is a student at the university. Day. Day. I hope you have a very productive day today. Dead. Dead. The old tree in the garden is now dead. Deal. Deal. We made a deal to sell the old furniture. Dear. Dear. She started the letter with dear friend. Death. Death. The movie is about a family after a death. Decide. Decide. It is hard to decide which shoes to buy. Decision. Decision. Making a big decision takes a lot of time. Deep. Deep. The ocean is very deep in this specific area. Degree. Degree. The temperature is 20 degrees outside. Delay. Delay. There is a short delay for the train. Delicious. Delicious. This pasta with tomato sauce is delicious. Deliver. Deliver. They will deliver your pizza in 30 minutes. Dentist. Dentist. I have an appointment with my dentist. Department. Department. He works in the sales department of the firm. Describe. Describe. Can you describe your house to me? Description. Description. Read the description before you buy the product. Design. Design. She wants to design her own clothes. Desk. Desk. I put my laptop and notebooks on my desk. Dessert. Dessert. What would you like for dessert after dinner? Detail. Detail. Please tell me every detail of the story. Determine. Determine. Your hard work will determine your success. Develop. Develop. Scientists want to develop a new medicine. Device. Device. A smartphone is a very useful mobile device. Dictionary. Dictionary. You can look up new words in a dictionary. Die. Die. Flowers will die if you don't give them water. Diet. Diet. I am on a diet because I want to lose weight. Difference. Difference. What is the difference between these two? Different. Different. My car is a different color than yours. Difficult. Difficult. This math problem is very difficult to solve. Each. Each. Each student must bring their own pen. Early. Early. I usually wake up very early in the morning. Earn. Earn. How much money does a doctor earn? Earth. Earth. The Earth travels around the sun every year. Ease. Ease. You can use this app with great ease. East. East. The sun rises in the east every morning. Easy. Easy. Learning English is easy if you practice. Eat. Eat. We usually eat dinner at 7 o'clock. Economic. Economic. The country is facing some economic problems. Economy. Economy. The global economy is changing very fast. Edge. Edge. Don't put the glass on the edge of the table. Editor. Editor. The editor checked the article for mistakes. Education. Education. Every child has a right to a good education. Watching English videos with subtitles is a great way to improve your education. Effect. Effect. Global warming has a bad effect on nature. Effective. Effective. This is an effective way to learn vocabulary. Effort. Effort. You should put more effort into your work. Egg. Egg. I usually have a boiled egg for breakfast. 8. 8. There are 8 chairs in the dining room. Either. Either. You can have either orange juice or milk. Election. Election. People are voting in the local election today. Electric. Electric. My father bought a new electric car. Electronic. Electronic. We use many electronic devices every day. Element. Element. Water is an important element for life. Elephant. Elephant. The elephant is the largest land animal. 11. 11. There are 11 players in a football team. Else. Else. Would you like anything else to eat? Email. Email. Send me an email when you have time. Emergency. Emergency. Call this number in case of an emergency. Emotion. Emotion. Love is a very strong human emotion. Emphasis. Emphasis. The teacher put emphasis on the new grammar. Employ. Employ. The company wants to employ new workers. Employee. Employee. Every employee must follow the office rules. Employer. Employer. My employer is a very kind and fair man. Employment. Employment. Finding employment can be hard for students. Empty. Empty. The bottle is empty. Please buy a new one. End. End. This is the end of the first chapter. Energy. Energy. I have a lot of energy after a good sleep. Engine. Engine. The car engine is making a strange noise. Face. Face. Wash your face with cold water to wake up. Fact. Fact. It is a fact that the earth is round. Factor. Factor. Stress is a major factor in many illnesses. Factory. Factory. My uncle works in a large shoe factory. Fail. Fail. If you don't study, you might fail the test. Failure. Failure. Don't be afraid of failure. Just try again. Fair. Fair. It is not fair that he gets more money. Full. Full. Be careful or you might fall on the ice. False. False. The answer to this question is false. Family. Family. I live with my big family in a farmhouse. Famous. Famous. Paris is famous for the Eiffel Tower. Fan. Fan. I am a big fan of classical music. Far. Far. The post office is not far from here. Farm. Farm. They have many cows and sheep on their farm. Farmer. Farmer. The farmer works hard in the fields all day. Fashion. Fashion. She is very interested in modern fashion. Fast. Fast. He drives a very fast red sports car. Fat. Fat. Avoid eating too much fat to stay healthy. Father. Father. My father is a doctor at the city hospital. Fault. Fault. It was my fault that we were late. Favor. Favor. Can you do me a favor and open the door? Favorite. Favorite. Blue is my favorite color for clothes. Fear. Fear. He has a fear of flying in airplanes. Feature. Feature. This phone has a very useful camera feature. Feed. Feed. Don't forget to feed the cat this morning. Feel. Feel. I feel very happy when I see my friends. Feeling. Feeling. She has a good feeling about the new job. Female. Female. The female lion stays with the cubs. Fence. Fence. There is a white fence around the garden. Few. Few. I have a few friends who speak German. Use a few with countable nouns like friends, books, and a little with uncountable nouns like water, time. Field. Field. The children are playing in the green field. Fight. Fight. They often fight about which movie to see. Figure. Figure. He is a very important figure in history. File. File. Please save the file on your computer. Fill. Fill. Can you fill this glass with water? Film. Film. I saw a very interesting film last night. Final. Final. Today is the final day of our holiday. Finally. Finally. I finally finished my English homework. Game. Game. Let's play a board game this evening. Gap. Gap. There is a small gap under the door. Garden. Garden. I love sitting in my garden in summer. Gas. Gas. Does this kitchen stove use gas or electric? Gate. Gate. Please close the garden gate behind you. Gather. Gather. We should gather all the information first. General. General. In general, the weather here is very nice. Generally. Generally. I generally wake up at 7 o'clock. Generation. Generation. The younger generation uses technology more. Gentle. Gentle. He is a very gentle and kind person. Get. Get. Can you get me a glass of water? Gift. Gift. I bought a small gift for my sister. Girl. Girl. That little girl is playing with her doll. Give. Give. Can you give me your phone number? Glad. Glad. I am very glad to meet you today. Glass. Glass. Be careful, that glass is very thin. Global. Global. Global warming is a serious problem. Glove. Glove. Wear your gloves, it is very cold. Go. Go. I go to the gym 3 times a week. Goal. Goal. My goal is to speak English fluently. God. God. Many people believe in God and pray. Gold. Gold. She wears a beautiful gold ring on her finger. Golf. Golf. My father usually plays golf on Saturday mornings. Good. Good. This is a very good book about history. Govern. Govern. The local council helps to govern the small town. Government. Government. The government decided to build a new road here. Gradual. Gradual. There was a gradual increase in the temperature today. Graduate. Graduate. She will graduate from university next summer. Grand. Grand. They have a grand house with a very big garden. Grandfather. Grandfather. My grandfather tells us many interesting stories. Grandmother. Grandmother. My grandmother makes the best apple pie in the world. Grape. Grape. I like to eat fresh green grapes for lunch. Grass. Grass. The green grass is very soft and wet this morning. Great. Great. It is a great pleasure to meet you at the party. Green. Green. The trees are very green in the spring season. Gray. Gray. The sky is dark and gray before it starts to rain. Great. Great. You should always greet people with a warm smile. Greet is a verb. When you say hello, you are giving someone a greeting noun. Group. Group. We are working in a small group for the project. Habit. Habit. Drinking water every morning is a healthy habit. Hair. Hair. She has long blonde hair and beautiful blue eyes. Half. Half. I will meet you in half an hour at the station. Hall. Hall. The meeting will be held in the main school hall. Hand. Hand. Please wash your hands before you eat your dinner. Handle. Handle. Use the silver handle to open the heavy door. Hang. Hang. You can hang your coat behind the wooden door. Happen. Happen. What will happen if we arrive late for the class? Happy. Happy. I am so happy that you passed the English exam. Hard. Hard. This is a very hard question to answer quickly. Hardly. Hardly. I could hardly see the road because of the thick fog. Hat. Hat. He is wearing a black hat on his head today. Hate. Hate. I really hate waking up early in the cold winter. Have. Have. Do you have any plans for the next weekend? He. He. He is a very talented doctor at the city hospital. Head. Head. You should wear a helmet to protect your head. Health. Health. Regular exercise is very good for your physical health. Healthy. Healthy. Eating fresh fruit and vegetables is very healthy. Here. Here. Did you hear the loud noise outside last night? Hot. Hot. The heart is the most important organ in the body. Heat. Heat. The summer heat is very strong in this desert city. Heavy. Heavy. This suitcase is very heavy. Can you help me? Height. Height. The height of the mountain is very impressive. Helicopter. Helicopter. We saw a red helicopter flying over the mountains. Hello. Hello. Please say hello to your sister when you see her. Help. Help. Can you help me with this difficult homework? Helpful. Helpful. The hotel staff was very kind and helpful to us. Her. Her. I gave her a beautiful flower for her birthday. Here. Here. You can sit here and wait for the doctor to come. Hero. Hero. The fireman was a real hero during the big fire. Herself. Herself. She did all the housework by herself yesterday. Hide. Hide. The children like to hide in the big garden. High. High. The birds are flying high in the clear blue sky. Highlight. Highlight. Use a pen to highlight the important words here. Highway. Highway. We drove along the highway to reach the city. Hill. Hill. They live in a small cottage on top of the hill. Him. Him. I saw him at the library yesterday afternoon. Himself. Himself. He built the small wooden house by himself. Hire. Hire. The company wants to hire 10 new workers soon. Ice. Ice. I would like some ice in my water, please. Idea. Idea. That is a brilliant idea for our new project. Ideal. Ideal. This is the ideal place for a quiet family picnic. Identify. Identify. Can you identify the man in this old photograph? Identity. Identity. You must carry your identity card with you always. If. I will go for a run if it stops raining now. Ignore. Ignore. You should not ignore the doctor's medical advice. Input. Input. Please check the input carefully before you start the machine. Illegal. Illegal. It is illegal to drive a car without a license. Illness. Illness. He had a serious illness when he was a child. Image. Image. You can see the image of the trees in the lake. Imagination. Imagination. Children have a very vivid and strong imagination. Imagine. Imagine. Can you imagine living on a desert island alone? Immediate. Immediate. We need an immediate answer to this problem. Immediately. Immediately. Please call your mother immediately after you arrive. Immediately has 5 syllables. Practice. I am me die 8 li. The stress is on the second syllable. Impact. Impact. The new law had a big impact on the people. Implement. Implement. The school will implement a new set of rules. Implication. Implication. What is the implication of this new scientific discovery? Imply. Imply. I didn't mean to imply that you were wrong. Importance. Importance. He explained the importance of learning English. Important. Important. It is important to eat a healthy breakfast daily. Impose. Impose. The government might impose new taxes on fuel. Impossible. Impossible. It is impossible to finish this work in 1 hour. Impress. Impress. He tried to impress his friends with his car. Impression. Impression. My first impression of the city was very positive. Improve. Improve. I want to improve my English speaking skills now. Improvement. Improvement. There is a big improvement in your test results. In. In. My keys are in the pocket of my blue jacket. Incentive. Incentive. The company offers a bonus as an incentive today. Incident. Incident. The police are investigating the incident at the bank. Include. Include. Does the room price include a free breakfast? Income. Income. Her monthly income is enough to live comfortably. Incorporate. Incorporate. We should incorporate these ideas into our plan. Increase. Increase. There is an increase in the number of tourists. Increased. Increased. The increased traffic makes it hard to travel. Increasing. Increasing. The price of gold is increasing every single day. Increasingly. Increasingly. It is becoming increasingly difficult to find a job. Incredible. Incredible. The view from the top of the tower is incredible. Indeed. Indeed. Thank you very much. You are very kind indeed. Jacket. Jacket. You should wear a warm jacket. It's cold outside. Jail. Jail. The thief was sent to jail for 2 years. Jam. Jam. I like to have strawberry jam on my toast. January. January. January is the first and coldest month of the year. Japanese. Japanese. She is learning Japanese because she loves the culture. Jar. Jar. I keep the cookies in a glass jar in the kitchen. Jaw. Jaw. He broke his jaw while playing sports yesterday. Jazz. Jazz. We listened to some live jazz music at the club. Jealous. Jealous. Don't be jealous of other people's success in life. Jean. Jean. He is wearing a pair of blue jeans and a t-shirt. Jelly. Jelly. Children usually love to eat sweet fruit jelly. Jet. Jet. We saw a fast jet plane flying in the high sky. Jew. Jew. He is a proud Jew and follows his traditions. Jewel. Jewel. She wears a necklace with a bright blue jewel. Jewelry. Jewelry. My mother keeps her jewelry in a small box. Job. Job. He is looking for a part-time job for the summer. Join. Join. Would you like to join us for a cup of coffee? Joint. Joint. They made a joint decision to buy the new house. Joke. Joke. He told a very funny joke and everyone laughed. Journal. Journal. She keeps a personal journal to write her thoughts. Journalist. Journalist. The journalist asked the president many questions. Words ending in "ist" often mean a person's job. For example, dentist, scientist, artist. Journey. Journey. The train journey from London to Paris was long. Joy. Joy. Her face was full of joy when she saw the gift. Judge. Judge. The judge decided that the man was not guilty. Judgment. Judgment. You should use your own judgment to decide this. Juice. Juice. I would like a glass of fresh orange juice. July. July. We usually go on holiday in the month of July. Jump. Jump. Can you jump over the small fence in the garden? Junction. Junction. Turn left when you reach the main road junction. June. June. The weather starts to get warm in early June. Jungle. Jungle. Many different animals live in the deep jungle. Junior. Junior. He is a junior manager at a large international bank. Jupiter. Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. Jury. Jury. The jury will decide if the man is innocent today. Just. I have just finished my English homework right now. Justice. Justice. The people are fighting for social justice and rights. Justify. Justify. You don't have to justify your actions to me. Judo. Judo. He goes to a judo class twice every week. Junk. Junk. Please throw away all the junk in the garage. Kangaroo. Kangaroo. The kangaroo is a famous animal from Australia. Keen. Keen. She is very keen on learning how to play guitar. Keep. Keep. Please keep the window closed. It is very cold. Keeper. Keeper. The zookeeper feeds the lions every morning. Kettle. Kettle. Put the kettle on the stove to boil some water. Key. Key. I can't find my car keys anywhere in the house. Keyboard. Keyboard. I need a new keyboard for my home computer. Kick. Kick. The boy tried to kick the ball into the net. Kid. Kid. The kids are playing happily in the playground. Kidney. Kidney. The doctor checked his kidney health yesterday. Kill. Kill. Some chemicals can kill the harmful insects. Killer. Killer. The police are still looking for the dangerous killer. Kilo. Kilo. I want to buy 2 kilos of red apples. Kilogram. Kilogram. A liter of water weighs exactly 1 kilogram. Kilometer. Kilometer. The nearest station is about 1 kilometer away. Kin. Kin. He went to visit his next of kin in the city. Kind. Kind. It was very kind of you to help the old lady. King. King. The king lives in a large and beautiful castle. Kingdom. Kingdom. The United Kingdom consists of 4 different countries. Kiss. Kiss. She gave her mother a small kiss on the cheek. Kitchen. Kitchen. My mother is cooking a meal in the kitchen. Kite. Kite. The children are flying a kite in the park. Kitten. Kitten. Our cat just had a very cute little kitten. Knee. Knee. He hurt his knee while playing football yesterday. Kneel. Kneel. You must kneel down to talk to the child. Knife. Knife. Please use a sharp knife to cut the bread. Knight. Knight. The knight rode his horse into the dark forest. Knit. Knit. My grandmother likes to knit warm sweaters for us. Knock. Knock. Did you hear a loud knock on the front door? Knot. Knot. You should tie a strong knot in the rope. No. No. Do you know the answer to this difficult question? Knowledge. Knowledge. He has a lot of knowledge about ancient history. Known. Known. He is a well-known actor in this country. Korea. Korea. They are planning a trip to South Korea soon. Korean. Korean. I love eating Korean food, especially kimchi. Karaoke. Karaoke. We had a great time at the karaoke bar. Kayak. Kayak. They rented a kayak to explore the lake. Most words starting with K followed by N have a silent K. For example, no, ni, knife. Don't pronounce the K. Kernel. Kernel. There is a small kernel inside the nut. Kiosk. Kiosk. You can buy a newspaper at the small kiosk. Lab. Lab. The scientists are working in the chemistry lab. Label. Label. Read the label on the bottle before you use it. Labor. Labor. Finding cheap labor can be difficult for factories. Laboratory. Laboratory. The new laboratory has modern equipment for tests. Lack. Lack. There is a lack of fresh water in some countries. Ladder. Ladder. Use a ladder to reach the top of the wall. Lady. Lady. A kind lady helped me to find the train station. Lake. Lake. We went for a swim in the clear blue lake. Lamp. Lamp. I put a small lamp on my bedside table. Land. Land. The plane will land at the airport in 10 minutes. Landscape. Landscape. The mountain landscape is very beautiful in winter. Lane. Lane. Walk along this narrow lane to reach the sea. Language. Language. Learning a new language is always a good idea. Large. Large. They live in a very large house with a pool. Last. Last. Today is the last day of our summer holiday. Late. Late. I am sorry for being late for the meeting. Lately. Lately. I haven't seen my cousin lately. How is she? Later. Later. I will call you back later this evening. Latest. Latest. Have you heard the latest news about the team? Laugh. Laugh. His jokes always make me laugh very loudly. Laughter. Laughter. I could hear the laughter of children outside. Launch. Launch. They are going to launch a new product soon. Law. Law. You must follow the law of the country. Lawn. Lawn. He is cutting the lawn in the back garden. Lawyer. Lawyer. He hired a lawyer to help him with the case. Lay. Lay. Please lay the table for dinner, my dear. Layer. Layer. There is a thin layer of snow on the ground. Lead. Lead. You can lead the way because you know the path. Leader. Leader. He is a very strong and fair leader for us. Leadership. Leadership. She has great leadership skills in the office. Leading. Leading. He is the leading actor in the new film. Leaf. Leaf. A single yellow leaf fell from the old tree. League. League. Our team is at the top of the football league. Lane. Lane. Don't lean against the wall, the paint is wet. Learn. Learn. I want to learn how to cook Italian food. Least. Least. At least you tried your best in the competition. Leather. Leather. He bought a new leather jacket for the winter. Leave. Leave. What time does the train leave the station? Lecture. Lecture. I have an interesting lecture at 10 o'clock. Machine. Machine. This machine makes fresh coffee very quickly. Mad. Mad. My mother was very mad because I broke the vase. Magazine. Magazine. I am reading a fashion magazine right now. Mail. Mail. I received an important mail from my boss today. Mail is often used for physical letters. For digital messages, we always say email. Main. Main. The main entrance is at the front of the building. Mainly. Mainly. I mainly eat vegetables and fruit for health. Maintain. Maintain. You should maintain a healthy weight for your age. Maintenance. Maintenance. The lift is closed for regular maintenance today. Major. Major. Smoking is a major cause of health problems. Majority. Majority. The majority of students pass the final exam. Make. Make. Can you make me a sandwich for my lunch? Maker. Maker. He is a famous furniture maker in this town. Makeup. Makeup. She wears very little makeup on her face. Male. Male. The male lion has a very large and dark mane. Mull. Mull. We are going to the shopping mall this afternoon. Man. Man. A tall man is waiting for you at the door. Manage. Manage. How do you manage to work and study together? Management. Management. The company has a very good management team. Manager. Manager. I want to speak with the manager of the shop. Manner. Manner. You should have a polite manner with everyone. Manufacturer. Manufacturer. This company is a large car manufacturer in Asia. Manufacturing. Manufacturing. He works in the manufacturing department of a firm. Many. Many. There are many people in the park today. Map. Map. Can you show me the location on the map? March. March. March is the third month of the calendar year. Margin. Margin. Leave a wide margin on the left of the page. Mark. Mark. There is a small red mark on your white shirt. Market. Market. I buy fresh vegetables at the local market. Marketing. Marketing. She is studying marketing at the local college. Marriage. Marriage. They celebrated 20 years of happy marriage. Married. Married. Are you married or are you still single? Marry. Marry. He wants to marry his girlfriend next summer. Mask. Mask. You should wear a mask if you feel very sick. Mass. Mass. There was a mass protest in the city center. Massive. Massive. They built a massive bridge over the wide river. Master. Master. He is a master of playing the classical piano. Match. Match. Did you watch the football match last night? Material. Material. What kind of material is this table made of? Math. Math. I have a difficult math test tomorrow morning. You just mastered the first 500 words. This is a massive step for your fluency. Now, watch part 2 to finish the full list. See you there.